Hello there, my friend. Thanks for joining us for this core glow. Ignite your core and transforming your body inside and out. We're going to begin this practice in a kneeling position, taking a few rounds of breath and just rooting into our mats here. Very nice. We're going to slowly come around onto our backs. We're coming in for bicycles, so go ahead and interlace those hands behind the back of the neck. Lift those legs up to parallel and take opposite knee to elbow. We're going to do this 20 times. We're going to try to stay engaged, feeling that core igniting here. Hugging those knees in for a solid round of breath. And we're slowly going to come around to our all fours position. We're coming in for bear, so go ahead and tuck those toes to get those knees to hover an inch or two off of the mat. We're going to kick that right leg back, and we're going to pulse it 10 times. Trying to keep the core engaged, pressing equally through the shoulders and keeping that knee on a hover. Going ahead to the other side, leg back with those pulses. Doesn't matter how far up and down the leg goes as long as it's back there. If this is not possible, you can just stay in bear. Let's just hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Allow those knees to lower, and let's go ahead and take a round of cat and cow here. Feeling in through that core. Beautiful. Walk the hands slightly forward. We're coming in for plank. If you need to lower the knees down, you can. Otherwise, we're going to play with the balance. So bringing that right leg up and seeing how it feels to lift that left hand off of the mat. Trying to be as still as possible. We're just playing here. So now the left leg's going to come up and trying to take that right hand off of the mat. Of course, it doesn't matter if you just come up onto the fingertips. You're still playing with that balance, and it's a pure core workout here. Beautiful job. Release it all down. We're going to sit back through a kneeling position. Take a breath, and then send those legs out, coming back onto our backs. We're going to do leg lifts here. So you can tuck your fingers under your booty and you can do a full leg lift, or you can do alternating leg lifts. Choice is yours. We're just going to do 10 of these, nice and slow and controlled. You want to make sure that that low back does not lift off of the mat. If it does, your legs are going down too far. Just don't take them down as far. Nice. After 10, we're just going to give a big hug of those knees. Nice inhale and exhale. And then we're going to start with some of those circles with the knees, going one way and the other way. Beautiful. And here we go again. Bicycles, 20 of them. Just feeling that core fired up here. Gorgeous. Big hug of those knees. I know I was feeling the burn and the heat here. Coming back up and around into that all fours, tucking those toes, coming in for that bear. And then lift that right leg and take those 10 pulses. Marvelous. To the other side. 10 more pulses. Whew, yes, lower those knees down. Great job. Take a breath here before we come in for the plank play again. It was probably 87 degrees. The sun was so bright right here. I was sweating. All right, coming back into our plank, lifting that right leg, and then playing with taking that left arm off. This is just that little bit of play. It's okay if we're wobbly and falling. Let's try for the other side. Left leg goes up and play with taking that right hand off the mat. I actually enjoy this, but it is very challenging to do this. Beautiful. Release it all down. We're going to swing those legs around. We're going to come back in for those leg lifts. If you did the alternating leg lifts, go ahead and do those again. We're coming in for 10 of them. And like I mentioned before, we want to keep that upper body on the mat. Even that low back should stay on the mat the entire time. And if you can't do all 10 of them, just do what you can. You can always come back to this video. It will be here for you to grow. Beautiful job. Hug those knees in. Take the arm into a T and allow them to drop over towards the left. Really breathing into that belly here, stretching out those abdominal muscles, giving all that a nice massage. Back to center and over towards the right side. Just taking 2 or 3 rounds of breath, calming yourself back down. Slowly coming back to center, hugging those knees in, and we're going to rock up into a comfortable seat. Hands at heart center. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat. Namaste.